In this video, I'm going to show you how to make paranthas, which is a typical Punjabi dish. It's flatbreads and you can eat them with any curry, mop up curries with them. You can make this vegan by using coconut oil, but in this recipe, I'm going to do it with ghee. For this recipe, we're going to use 250 grams of whole wheat flour, 160 ml of water, and when it comes to making the paranthas, we'll need a teaspoon of salt and about a teaspoon of carom seeds. So put all the flour into a large mixing bowl and very slowly incorporate the water into the flour, mixing it the whole time until it starts to come together. Keep kneading it until the mixture no longer sticks to the sides of the bowl and it comes away from your hands. So keep sprinkling a tiny bit of water on top to make sure it's nice and soft, and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then come back to it, knead it again and test the consistency. If it's very sticky, you might need a little bit more flour. If it's hard, then you'll need to add a sprinkle more of water until it's soft. And then bring the mixture together into some kind of bowl or some kind of Tupperware for the fridge. Again, I like to sprinkle a tiny bit more water on it and then put it in the fridge and let it sit overnight or for at least 4 to 5 hours. So first of all, heat the tawa, which is also known as a flat plate, or you can use a frying pan, for at least 3 minutes on a high heat. Take about 60 grams of the dough and make a ball with it in the palm of your hands. Flatten it into the palm of your hand and then dip it in the flour. And then you're going to start to roll it into a large, flat, round shape, about 10 centimeters in diameter. Brush it with ghee or your coconut oil. Add a tiny sprinkle of the carom seeds and a little grind of salt or a tiny sprinkling of salt. Fold the dough from the top into the middle, from the bottom into the middle, and from the sides into the middle to create a sort of squarish envelope. Dust it with flour again and then start to roll it into a flat square, about 20 centimeters each side. Then take this flat dough and pass it from one hand to the other a little bit to remove the excess flour, and then using a flat palm, place it onto your flat plate, onto your tawa. We're going to cook this until it starts to brown slightly, and then flip it over and cook it until it starts to create little air bubbles. Turn it back over, brush it with your ghee, and then turn the heat down and flip the parantha over again for about a minute. Brush the other side with the ghee, flip it again, cook it for another minute, and then we're going to take it off the flame, and once it's cooled down, say after about 10-20 seconds, gather it together a bit to make it nice and crispy. And that's it, your parantha is ready. So use your parantha with any curries or dals that you make and let me know how it goes. Leave some comments below and any questions if you've got any questions. Good luck,